Hello, Gemini. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your November 2022 Tarot Monthly Forecast. We are using the Energy Oracle here. We are going to shuffle the deck, then we are going to cut it in half like this, and then we are going to read this. So we have Walking Away, and we also have First Chakra Archangel Michael. So this is you taking back your power. This is you cutting out anything that doesn't serve its purpose. And I also want to say that I kind of get a feeling that there is some sort of legal process going on here, some sort of legal aspect. This could be you filing for a divorce or a separation, or leaving a corporation or a business or anything that has been holding you back and keeping you from being your true individual self. And it's all about taking back power. We have the scissors here in the gate. That's about cutting away what no longer serves its purpose in your life, cutting away what isn't conducive to your happiness and growth. And we have the selenite towers here and the selenite balls on the top, which is all about balance and stability. So this is you taking back your power, walking into a time of stability, walking into a time of balance, cutting away all of what no longer serves its purpose. And the you turning back around is recognizing that you have made this decision on behalf of your higher self. So this could be, again, you walking away from a business proposal, you walking away from a contractual agreement, you walking away from a relationship, maybe a divorce or a separation, court litigations, but whatever the case may be, you're taking the opportunity or the steps to step into your own power, fight for what you want, and walk away from what isn't serving you. So let's shuffle the deck again and see what cards jump out. And yes, I like the jumpers. A lot of people are like, well, the jumpers, no, I think, when you shuffle, the jumpers have a lot of energy behind them, and I think they really want to be seen. Okay, so this is interesting indeed, because on our first go around, we had the walk away card. The garden and the gate is the inability to walk away, the inability or the fear to walk away, the fear of walking away. The comfortability, the complacency, it's not stagnation, it's not stagnant energy. It's the energy that says, okay, I'm comfortable here. I'm doing okay here. I'm complacent here. I'm protected here. So maybe the thought of walking away isn't such a good idea. Maybe cutting the ties of all of those maybe cutting all of those ties isn't such a good idea, because that means I have to go out on my own. That means I have to figure it all out. And I'm not sure if I'm in a mental place, spiritual place, or emotional place to be able to do that. So I think I'm going to stay here and try to kind of make this work. And the Angel of Balance, and if you remember in the Walking Away card, we had the selenite towers and the selenite balls, and that talked about stability and balance. Well, perhaps maybe you can take a step back prior to coming to the conclusion that you're comfortable with where you are. And this is kind of like a back and forth kind of thing, if that makes sense. So in one essence, I know what I have to do. I know that I have to walk away from this. I know that I can't be a part of this anymore. I know this is dragging me down. I know this is keeping me insecure. I know this is keeping me in a bad place. I know that I have to cut the cords. I know, but I'm comfortable here. I'm taken care of here, and it may not be a good relationship, but it's still a relationship. It may not be a good partnership, but it's still a partnership. It may not be a good opportunity, but it's still an opportunity. And if I leave, that means I have to start over, and I'm really not comfortable with doing that. So I think I'll stay here. And you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like so the Angel of Balance is all about bringing balance to the situation as a whole. Perhaps maybe instead of making a quick exit, that if it's comfortable enough for you, you can take your time and get your ducks in a row and have everything on the outside situated to where when you are comfortable enough to make that move, then everything is ready for you. So it's not just a balls to the wall kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm getting from And then we have to look at, I think it was the Archangel Michael card, if I wasn't mistaken. I think it was. I think it was the Archangel Michael card that talks about standing in your power and taking your power back. So this is really a kind of back and forth headspace with you, I feel. Yes, I know I need to, but it means I have to start over, and I haven't really been on my own in quite some time, and I don't really think that I am powerful enough to do this, and this is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, where I really think, and it wouldn't surprise me if the Hermit came out, really think, or the Hanged Man, taking a step back and really going within and recognizing that by you staying where it's complacent and comfortable, that isn't a solution to the problems that may be revolving around why you're being guided to stand in your power and walk away. It just covers up the issues and the problems, and that's never a solution. So that is all I will say about that. So let's get into the reading. All right, here we go. And there it is. And there it is. So we know that the Eight of Swords is a self-made entrapment, right? We refuse to see the reality of the situation before us, so we blind ourselves and bound ourselves. So we make excuses on why we're not able to walk away. We make excuses on why we're not able to see the reality of the situation, and then we become very uncertain because we don't know the what's, the where's, the when's, the why's, the how's. We don't know how us walking away is going to turn out. So we stay in this place of complacency, and we stay in this place of comfortability, and we make excuses, and we put ourselves in a makeshift or our own making sense of victimhood, and it just covers up the problem. The problem is still there. We're just covering up the problem. And there's this feeling like I am unable to make up my mind. I know what I need to do, but I'm settled on the least complicated option. We have the Temperance, another balance card. So this is about using the magic within, the divine feminine within, to bring balance to whatever the situation is. And let me tell you, having this, I was young. I was 19 when I got into this relationship for the first time. I was 20 when I had a baby, 21 when I had another baby. And from the age of 19 to the age of 25, when I finally had enough, the relationship was physically, mentally, emotionally, and sexually abusive. So I was also in this spot to where I know I needed to walk away and cut ties. But being in this awfully physically, sexually, emotionally, and spiritually abusive relationship, to me, was more not comfortable, but I guess easier than being out on my own with 2 babies and no family, and to have to start over from nothing. So, and finally, when I did get away, the challenges that I faced, being a 24-year-old single mother of 2 with no income because he kept me away, no education, none of that. I just had to start. So I've been in this position before, and I know how easy it is to build up this self-made situation to where everything is fine, I'm fine, it's fine, you're fine, everything is fine. And then when the opportunity is presented, to waver back and forth, because the fear of being out on my own or out on your own is more terrifying than being in the situation or partnership or relationship that you're in. So there needs to be a balance here. There needs to be some sort of also movement. And of course, we have the Devil card. And the Devil card is just that quintessential, if this is, in any relationship or partnership, and it could even be a business partnership. It could be a business partnership. It could be a family dynamics. It could be a relationship. It could be a controlling relationship. It could be a friendship. We always have those people who tempt us with, it's going to be a lot harder out there for you on your own than it is in this relationship. So let's make it work and let's do what we have to do. And, if you would only do this, and this would be just fine. And so they put you in a place of security and making you feel like everything is your fault. And I'm not saying this is a relationship, right? It could be a partnership. It could be in business. It could be some form of manipulation from family members. But that devil energy and this 8 and this 2 and the walking away in the beginning, and then the garden and the gates, it just really reads off as a not very loving environment. So we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands it almost feels like I want to scream to the top of the heavens how I feel. And I want to grow. And I'm passionate about life. And I'm creative. And I want to do all of this. And I want to do all of this. And I want to bring balance to my life. And I want to walk away. And I want to cut ties. But there is this devil energy that seems to be holding you back. To holding you where you are. And so there is this opportunity that is being presented to you, and it's like you're looking at the opportunity, but you're not quite sure if you want to take it because of this whole complacency, comfortable, or even manipulated, making you feel like this is it. This is all that you have, right? You won't have anything better. So why even try to accept anything more, because it's just going to be difficult for you out there in the world alone and by yourself. But it seems like you do accept this opportunity, because we have the 6 of Cups and the 6 of the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles is bringing that balance and bringing a time of abundance to where you're able to pay back those who have helped you out of, or help you in regards to this situation. See, we're very open. We're not entrapped. We're not blinded. We're not being seduced. We are accepting this opportunity that is coming, this offer that is coming, and we're out there. We're open. We are willing to listen. We are willing to rise above the problems. We are willing to walk away. We are willing to pay back those who have helped. It's a lot of heavy energy to begin with there. We have a card that fell on the floor, 2 cards that fell on the floor, the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Swords is us going through the motions of grieving what feels like this partnership, relationship situation here, right? And as we go through the process of accepting the help that's coming our way and paying back those who have helped us out, the grieving process, we're transitioning out of it. That's what the 10 is, but still there's this grieving process. And then we are transitioning into this time of happiness, of stability, of growth, of balance, partnership, happiness. And the little bird at the top here is messages coming in that provide you, Gemini, with this happiness and this harmony and this balance and this opportunity. So there may have been, or there may be, some obstacles in the beginning. You may feel as if you're not powerful enough to walk away from this, and not powerful enough to make the decisions that you need to make. But I think you recognize that everything that is happening here is just bullshit. Everything that is being said here is just bullshit. The seduction, the promises, the happy ever after, all of that has been promised is just bullshit. And maybe at one time it started that way, even if it is a job, right? The I value you bullshit. We understand and recognize your worth, and pretty soon you'll be climbing the bullshit. The family dynamics, right? Even though you are the black sheep, and even though you bring a lot of drama to the family when you come over, we still love you and we want to give you the opportunity to do better. Bullshit. If you don't accept me for who I am, then you don't accept me at all. It's not drama, it's passion. Duh. So You're transitioning out of a time of being the self-made victim, or being the victim to this, or being, or putting, victim is such a hard word. It's harsh, isn't it? And I know that may offend, and that may pick up some hairs on the back of the head, but if you have the opportunity to leave and you're saying, I can't because I'm comfortable and complacent, that is nobody else keeping you there but you, right? And if you recognize and understand if you recognize and understand what this devil energy is, and you still refuse to walk away because of the complacency, because I was a victim. I was a self-made victim. Of course I was. Every single time he beat me, I blamed it on me. Every single time he sexually abused me, I thought I did something to deserve it. I knew the monster he was. I knew what was happening, and I refused to admit to myself. And I think the problem was everybody else knew it was happening too, but everybody else was making excuses. So there wasn't anyone I could run to say, hey, look what is happening, look what is happening, look what is happening. And that may be your case as well. But in the end, we become the creator. You become the creator of your environment. You become the fertile one. You become the one who plants these seeds and steps into a time of passion and creation and abundance and birth and life. And look how far you've come. Look how far you've come. And it's a beautiful thing. On the clock, 1, 2, 3. So it's 1:23 p.m. in the afternoon. So it all happened in that numerical. Yes, it all happened in order. So you had the garden and the gate and Archangel Michael. And that was finding the strength and the power to walk away. But then there was this complacency, and you tried to find balance, but you couldn't. You became complacent and blinded and fooled by whatever this devil energy was promising, and you knew what you had to do. And then a message came through, an opportunity, you took it, and now where you are. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Oh wait, nope, not those cards. These cards. But will we take it? Yeah, we'll take it. The Temple Path. Finding a place that resonates with you on the level of connecting to source and spirit and asking for that help that you need. We have finding the strength and the courage. We have recognizing the truth, and we have home. So I feel that at some point in time here in this month of November, you recognize the truth and you find the courage, and you walk away and you find a place that is yours. And all this happens, I feel, in the home. Either you finding a new home, you leaving the old home, or you finding a place that is home, right? So I hope all of this helps. Know that you're divinely guided and loved, and know that I'm rooting for you. And until next time, Gemini, take care.